Hello everyone. In this video I want to talk about hand and arm health while crocheting. If you crochet a lot like I do, you may experience tightness or stiffness or pain in your hands, wrists, or arms, especially if you do it for a very long time. This can go for any handcraft that you're doing, diamond painting, cross stitching, embroidery. You tend to, if you have the time, like on a weekend, you'll sit down and work on a project and you'll just keep going. And you don't even realize till later that you have a little bit of pain in your hands. So I have some tips and products that I use to help with that. So here's my hands. I don't have nails, okay? If you watched any of my other videos, I usually have very long nails. I have cut them off because I just don't feel like manicuring them and keeping them polished. I've been really busy. When I get like that, I just cut my nails off. So I apologize for, the shape of my hands. So anyways, if you're not familiar with these type of ergonomic hooks, these are actually helpful. These are two of my favorites. This is the blue one is a Clover, and the pink one is a Tulip Etimo. Two of my favorite hooks. Now, if you don't have these type of hooks and you just have the metal type of hooks, or aluminum hooks, plain ones, they sell these grips. I think it's the Boy Company. They sell these grips that you can slip onto your hook, and they're smushy, and they're not bad. I can say that I've used this and it's pretty comfortable. So another thing that I have used in extreme cases, I used to have kind of a bad wrist problem, and this is a wrist brace. It's like it covers your thumb and everything, and it goes up to your wrist. It's like a support brace. I don't use this very often, but I have had to use it before for a work issue that I had, and I find that it works pretty good as well for crafting issues. They sell them in right hand and left hand, so these straps just tighten down, and it comes up to your wrist, and you can tighten that, so it keeps like a compression. So I haven't used that in a while, but you may not need that. I have in the past. And another thing for hand strength, if you can't open a jar of pickles anymore, you might need to work on your hand strength. So this is another thing I use occasionally. It's just a hand gripper. It's got adjustable tension right here. If you feel that your hands are weakening and you really can't open a jar anymore, you might want to get one of these. I have it on the lowest tension right now. Again, something I don't use very often, but I have. So those are the least used items. Now, some of the most used items in my hand care kit are a nice lotion. This one is got a mintiness to it, so it's kind of cooling and soothing. This is a Bath and Body Works. Eucalyptus and spearmint. That's nice to have around, especially in the winter. And then, like, if I'm crafting and I slather this on and it's not, this soaks in pretty good, but if it doesn't, I have a spa cloth that I keep just to kind of wipe off the excess. Or maybe it's in the summertime and you're crocheting or embroidering and your hands get sweaty. It's good to have like a nice cloth to just kind of wipe your hands on. So another thing that I use mostly in the winter time, oh yes, I also have compression gloves. I like the fingerless kind. They come in full. They come in really longer ones too, but I like these just to, I feel like I'm getting arthritis. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting arthritis. Y'all, I'm getting old. But yeah, these are just, they're like cotton and spandex, I think. But I like the fingerless kind. So sometimes when I'm crocheting for a long time and I want to keep going, I will slip these on. And it kind of eases the pain. I get my pain mostly like right in here. Right in here. And then my fingers get a little stiff and tight. So I go ahead and use these. I have these in black and pink. And then I have some hand sanitizer, same as that lotion. And then if you don't like a full compression glove, most of the time when I'm embroidering or doing cross stitch, I don't want the full glove. I will use these. They're the same thing except just for whatever particular finger is bothering you. And these come in a pack. These come in different colors, so you can feel the compression on, like, if you have a sore area. I mostly get sore in this finger when I'm doing embroidery. I have a divot right here in my finger. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a permanent divot from the needle when I'm going on the upswing with my needle. It hits me right there. So that's where I wear that usually. I will use it like that, just so that needle on the upswing isn't nicking me right there. And those come in different colors, like I said. This is a big pack of them. So I will never run out. And then one of my very favorite things, especially in the wintertime, is this hand warmer. This is chargeable, rechargeable. Came with a cord. So you charge this up. And it has different temperatures. So in the winter when my hands get cold and stiff, I will keep this near me and just warm my hands up on it. It also doubles. It gets warm pretty quick too. It's got a couple different settings. It also doubles as a phone charger, like a power bank. So I really love this. I need to get a couple more of these. Alright, so I started off with a lot of these items, you know, just all floating around, but I found that I keep them all now in one. All the items I just showed you, I keep them in this bag. And I keep them in my craft room, all these items, and then when I'm taking a break and I need some kind of relief, I will pull this bag out and use some of these items and also stretch my hands out and take a break, and then I get back to what I'm doing. Now, another product I use, it's important to stretch not only your hands but your arms, and if you're in a sitting position, you know, stand up and walk around once in a while when you're on a really long crafting marathon. Stretch out, walk around, get out of the sitting position. You'll find that if you're doing something for a long time, you might have shoulder pain. And if you're holding a heavy project while you're crocheting, your arms are sort of up and you're not resting your arms. And the next clip I'm going to show you is another product that I use that I just got recently. It's like a pillow. It's called a Boppy. It's basically like a large neck pillow. And women use it for infant feeding, whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding. This large pillow sort of fits around your waist and you rest the child on it while you're feeding them. Well, a lot of crafters, I think I've seen it on TikTok, a lot of crafters have been using them as a way to relieve some pressure and tension in their arms and shoulders while they craft. So I went ahead and got one, and I will include that little clip and sort of demonstrate it and show what it looks like right after I click off on this. So that's it. Yeah, take care everybody, and thanks for watching, and I hope that my tips were helpful, and I will include links to some of these products in my description box. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.